Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're remodeling and looking for some privacy in your home, today's DIY project is perfect for you. We're installing a curtain rod on the sliding glass door to add both privacy and style, and we'll show you how it's done step by step. Alright, so here's what we're working with. We've got a sliding glass door in need of some privacy and a fresh new look. In addition, that afternoon sun can warm up this space very quickly, so we're also looking for a way to kind of reverse the effects of some of that heat. So we picked up an extendable curtain rod from Lowe's for $35, and then we found some nice thermal 84-inch long curtains from Amazon for about $25. Now, the thermal curtains are supposed to block out heat in the summer and keep the warmth in the winter, so we shall see. Now, this pack also is a pack of 2, so that's going to help give plenty of curtain for this space. The curtain rod extends up to 72 inches, so that's also going to be a perfect fit for this sliding glass door. Here's what we're going to need for today's project. Our curtain rod with brackets, curtains, a drill, screws, I'll explain that in a minute, a tape measure, drill bits, and a pencil. So we're going to take that curtain and put it on the curtain rod so that we can measure where the brackets are going to go. So we hold it up to the sliding glass door to visualize how far off the ground we want it and how wide the rods will need to be, and we mark with a pencil where that's going to be. We do like to measure about 4 to 6 inches above the door frame for a clean look. We're going to go ahead and set that aside. Now, using a tape measure, let's mark the locations where the brackets will go. We measure 84 inches from the floor. Now, there's about a ½ inch space between the screw hole on the bracket and where the rod sits on the bracket. So that's going to give you about a ½ inch space off the floor when you go to hang your curtains. Now, you might have heard the saying, measure twice, cut once. The same is also true for drilling holes, although when you cut a board wrong, it's really hard to put it back together. And if you drill a hole wrong, you can just patch the hole. But it's always a good thing just to measure twice, drill once. All right, so let's go ahead and get the screws out from the package that it came with, the screws and the brackets. So, unfortunately, there's something we've learned in the past that also came true today. The screws that come with the curtain rod hardware usually are too short to go through the drywall and into the studs. So we're going to need a different type of screw, which means we're going to need a different type of drill bit. Now, on a side note, this is where we keep our drill bits in a old medicine bottle. And so it's a great place just to kind of keep all those things together. And then the lid just secures tightly. Reuse, reduce, recycle. It's good to reuse things, everyday items, to keep things collected. All right, so we went ahead and used some 2-inch drywall screws, which are long enough to securely hold the brackets in place. Now, the 2-inch screws make sure that brackets are anchored properly. You want to make sure you're drilling into the studs, which is why we're using the longer screws. If you don't have studs, you can use what's called a plastic drywall anchor. In our case, we knew that there were studs here, so we were drilling a hole for the screws right into those studs. So we drill the hole first, and then once they're drilled, we attach the brackets. All right, so we're going to use a screwdriver to tighten them down, making sure they're secure. So now comes the fun part, hanging the rod and the curtains. Simply slide the curtains onto the rod and then place the rod onto the mounted brackets. Make sure everything is level and that the curtains hang evenly on both sides. But before we spread out the curtains, this rod came with 3 brackets. So you can use a tape measure to find the center point for the center bracket. Personally though, we eyeball it. So repeat the process of drilling the hole, attaching the bracket, although the curtain rod helps us see where the hole needs to go, it does kind of get in the way. So we're going to set that down for just a second. Finish drilling that hole and attaching that bracket. So there you have it. With just a few tools and a little time, we've added some great privacy and style to the sliding door. Plus the whole project cost about $60. Definitely worth the investment. Now these curtains are going to help block out some afternoon sunlight and give us that privacy we need. And especially if your sliding door faces a busy street or a neighbor's house, it can come in handy. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that too. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about the project or if you've done something similar. See you next time for more DIY tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.